All right, Brakthia Howell, Brakthia Shai, Brakthia Howell, Brakthia Shai, Brakthia Howell, Brakthia Howell, Bashim Yahushai, Bahashem, Cha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. I want to say salutations to the hopeful elect out there, you Akim to Sadakim, that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. All right, on the pre-Shaman, this week's topic is going to be entitled, let me see if I can pull it up here. All right. It's going to be entitled, I Don't Get Any Views. My video hasn't gotten any views. What inspired me to do this lesson is this right here. This brother left a comment on this video that I did entitled, What Are You Waiting For? Which is pretty much a sincere question. Like, what are we really waiting for to go out there and teach? You know, we have all we have, all right? We don't have to go out there knowing everything, okay? But what the fuck are we waiting for, okay? Anyway, the brother left a comment. He says, Shalom Mak Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Brakatah. This is a lesson I needed to heard, not to say too much, but life's a trip. And I got a boost from hearing this. Now, when I go to this brother's page, he doesn't have GMS in front of his video, okay? But as you can see, he has 134 videos, all right? He has 3 subscribers. I just subscribed today, but prior to that, he had 2 subscribers, right? And when I went to his videos, all right, first thing I did was I watched and see, okay, is he giving double honors to the apostles and elders? And he is, all right? He's from New Mexico, all right? So as I'm going through his list, his videos, you can see here it says no views, 1 view, no view, all right? And I scrolled all the way, you know, pretty much no views. He's going out there in the camp just teaching, no views, right? And what have you, and, you know, and I'm assuming NM means New Mexico, right? So he's out there in New Mexico by himself, okay? Something I mentioned too, like, you know, some brothers just be out there by themselves, man, okay? I see an Issacharite flag here, so it could be an Issacharite, makes sense, New Mexico, right? But as you're scrolling, you see that the brother has no views, going back all the way back to a year. All right, I got the first. Now I don't know if he's been in this thing a year. I can't. Maybe this is another channel. You know, you never know. So, but I'm saying basically on this particular channel, pardon me, it has no views. Okay, on a lot of videos. Okay, for over a year, the brother's been consistently teaching. All right, with just 2 subscribers. You know, and I commend that. I commend that a lot, because a lot of Israelites do these things, do this truth, all right, for vainglory, to be seen. But this man, all right, and it's first I'm coming across his page, all right, been putting up his videos for a year now, okay, without any views or none of that. But guess who sees? The Lord sees it. This is the book of Proverbs 15:3. It says, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. That's how come we always talk about being an Israelite off camera, right? Not just on. We have to be doing this thing 24/7. You can't tell men to honor the Sabbath, and then on the Sabbath day, you doing whatever you want to do because there's no cameras on you. You don't want to be that guy. You want to be a man of integrity. In fact, when you Google integrity, one of the things you'll see, like when you look up quotes on integrity, it'll tell you integrity is doing integrity is not just doing the right thing when people are watching, but doing the right thing when people aren't watching. And this man right here, Live in the Spirit 144K, all right, he's doing the right thing when people aren't necessarily watching, but we know the Lord is watching, right? We just read it, Proverbs 15:3, the eyes of the Lord, okay, how Bashim Yahshua are in every place, beholding the evil and the good, okay? So the Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is watching the elites in their secret, doing, you know, their mischief. But he's also watching you brothers out there that, again, necessarily might not have a large audience, okay? But it's not about that. It's about working out your own salvation, brothers. That's what it's about. That's what this thing is about. Remember, Apostle, I told you what Apostle Elitah told us off camera. You have to picture you're the only one with this truth, all right? And what are you doing with it, you know? Picture in your mind you're the only one with this truth. You go to your channel, you haven't put up a show in 3 months. That's not good. 2 months, that's not good. You have to say, look, damn, I'm the only one with this thing. I have to give it my all. I have to give it my absolute all. Every lazy excuse, bullshit demon that comes to my mind, like my man Goggin said when I did this video. I can't find my inspiration. I can't find my purpose. Well, my man Gaga says, well, can you find your balls? Right? Can you find your balls? Okay, once you locate those, I'm going to need you to grab them. Once you grab them, I need you to get some shoes. All right? If you have shoes, you can walk, you can run. All right? Do you have a floor where you live? Do some fucking push-ups, do some sit-ups. We're looking for purpose. We're looking for why. We're looking for all these reasons before we even start. So that's the whole thing. That's what inspired that lesson right there. And that's what a lot of guys are doing. They're looking for a whole bunch of fucking reasons to not start. Here's another comment on that video. One day or day one. So many of us are waiting for the exact right time to attack. We wait for the stars to align before we make our move in life. Thus, truth is there's only today and what you make of it. You have to learn to do when you don't want to do. And that's it right there, man. So those are some excellent comments on the comment board. All right. But like I said, this brother's page, I was like, man, I was just scrolling through. I'm like, who's this guy? You know, I know he's coming in the right spirit because of his comment, but I was like, let me, scroll through. And look, like I said, this is not a GMS only thing. All right. It's just going out there and teaching the truth thing. Okay. Man gave his honors he to the apostles. Look, this is where I learned it from. And he's going out there and he's putting up his videos. He's showing his face, because that's another thing too. We got to show our face, brothers. We have to. We can't just be doing screen recordings all the damn time. This is a part of it. And I remember Apostle Gabar said is we have to show our face, brothers. The people got to know who we are. Scriptures tell you that the teacher's not going to be hitting the corner anymore. Job 34:21. For his eyes are upon the ways of man and seeth all his goings. Yo, man, I remember something happened at the job where I was called in and the dude was just like, yo, they didn't take this out your check, right, for this order you got. And that shit happened almost close to a year ago. And I said, I do remember this. And I reported it when it happened. You see what I'm saying? I could have not said shit, but I did report it to somebody. You see how integrity is it can come back full circle, man. You never know when your integrity will be tried. That's why you want to make sure you're doing the right thing at all times, man. That way people could know, okay, this man's character it is what it is. You see? It says, for his eyes are upon the ways of man, and seeth all his goings. There is no darkness nor shadow of death where the workers of iniquity may hide themselves. None of us can hide from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay? Not even in your mind. The Most High knows a man's inner thoughts. That's how come you also got to rebuke wicked thoughts. Because guess what? Wicked thoughts come across our minds. Evil things, all right? That's why you got to repent and say, look, I ain't going to assume. I ain't gonna base you can assume, but I'm not gonna dictate my final decisions on assumptions. You get me? I'm not gonna say just because I assume this, it's fact. Because guess what? You could have some evil assumptions. All right, the scriptures tell you in the book of Sirach 3:24. All right, that many are deceived by their own vain opinions. So that's another thing. You don't want to get So you want to make sure you have your facts in order, all right? Because Satan will put shit in your mind, to break up families, to break up a connection you have with a brother, all that type of shit. So those are them evil thoughts you also have to repent, and just go by the scriptures. There's a book of Psalms 33:13. It says, the Lord looketh from heaven and beholdeth all the sons of men. From the place of his habitation he looketh upon all inhabitants of the earth. He fashioned their heart alike. He considered all their works. All their works. The Most High is considering everything, man. So this brother is one of many. All right. You have certain brothers that they get a bunch of views, right? And you got certain brothers that's just doing this thing and getting no views to what man sees. Okay. This is what Google's putting out, For all we know, we could be getting 1 million hits. Who knows? Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust your enemy, right? But this could be, discouraging, to some. But remember, the faith is the evidence of things not seen. All right. I've been doing this thing a year. I got 2 subscribers and maybe like 100 views in total over a year. Fuck it. The Most High and the angels are watching. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, brother. You're doing the right thing. Okay. Ecclesiastes 12:14 now. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. So guess what? A lot of brothers, okay, that we don't even know about right now, they're gonna be getting their praises in the kingdom, man. As long as they stick the course. All right? You got certain brothers in third world countries or some certain parts, they might not even have a phone or easy access to computers and shit. But guess what? They out there. I've known it. I've seen it, man. I seen it years ago. What was it? Maybe 12 years ago. And this brother could have been an angel. But I remember after I was getting, around the time I was getting circumcised, that procedure done. All right, I'm walking down in a particular place in the Bronx, and I see a man out there teaching. He had a bottle of water. He had a camp sign. All right, he was dressed in purple, and I'd never seen him before. And I go up, I said, damn, bro. I said, Shay Shalom, because I was like, who do you follow? Because he has a great millstone look. You know how we have our simple garments. He didn't have the old black like the ISUPK, and he didn't have the armbands like the other camps, or he didn't have the purple like ISUPK. He had like a plain regular sackcloth garment, right? And he said he followed Great Millstone. Now, I've never seen this man at camp ever, even to this day. But he was out there teaching with the sign, like, man, you just never know. Okay, so all them brothers that are doing this thing, all right, that we might not see, but Lord willing, if brothers can, please put the videos up on the internet if you have the ability to, right? But you got brothers out there that really don't have that. That's a thing going on too, okay? Just because of the situation where they might live or what have you. But there's men out there teaching, and the Most High will give us all our praises, man, okay? Because we all working towards the same penny, brother. The same way this brother has been out there for a year, whatever, teaching in no view. Guess what? He's gonna get the same reward and praise as a brother that got 10,000 views, man. See what I'm saying? It's the same penny we're working towards. Now, there's a book of Psalms 34 and 15. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cries. So the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is watching all the righteous, man. All right? Okay? And what makes you righteous? Romans 5:1, faith in Yahushua. Now, I want to make a statement, okay? There's something called the changing of the guards. Okay, the changing of the guard. All right, and I was able to see this many years ago when I went to DC. All right, so I'm going to read it real quick. It says, this is the changing of the guard, right? In Arlington, it says the military guard of the tomb of the unknown soldier is changed in an elaborate ceremony, and you can look this up online. It's pretty dope when they change guards. It says it's changed in an elaborate ceremony which happens every hour on the hour from October 1st to March 31st, and every half hour on April 1 to September 30. 24 hours a day, soldiers from the 3rd U.S. Infantry Regiment, known as the Old Guard, stand watch over the tomb. The tomb guards, also called sentinels, are chosen for this prestigious and highly selective post only after rigorous training and a demanding series of examinations. The old guards are held in distinguished duty since 1948. So basically, what they do is, and I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on YouTube, is every couple of hours they changing guards, right? Change of the guard. Right? Now, sometimes, I'm gonna see if I can find a quick one. All right, let's look at this one real quick. Look at this. I'm gonna show two of them. Sometimes the one on the right, you have this, like a big crowd, right? A big crowd, and you're changing the guard in front of a big crowd. Everybody's watching. They're on point, right? Now, sometimes you have a situation on the left where there's nobody out there. It's just snowy, it's stormy, or some sort of rain. I said snowy. I shouldn't have said that, but storm. It could be snowing, shit. Who knows? But it doesn't matter the weather. We still have to do it the exact same way. And it made me think about this brother. He's doing, some brothers, okay, you got a big live audience, whatever. That's a blessing. All right, but guess what? We doing the thing the same exact way when there's no audience. Okay, so let's look at this one. checking out his garment, make sure his garment's on point before he change over. By the way, if your garment ain't on point, he's not gonna take the gun. Yeah, that's a part of the ceremony when there's people there. Now look at this one.
Meantime, check out this video. You may have seen it going around your social media feeds. A guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Arlington National Cemetery still standing guard during 80-mile-an-hour winds.
God damn.
Look at him. We have seen this before through countless storms over the years. Really is a true testament to their bravery and their dedication to their mission.
You got to commend that. You got to commend that. All right? We don't necessarily agree with America, and you know that already. But you got to commend that they've been disciplined to their craft. It's fucking 80 miles per hour wind. I'm still gonna do the same exact thing where there's a crowd and a sunny day, where there's things are tempestuous, right? And hey, so commend to that, brothers. All right. Remaining diligent, okay. And, you know, hey, keep it up, Ox. So if that video before inspired you, I hope that this video sort of dedicated to what you're doing, other brothers like you are doing. All right, let brothers continue to you know, the good fight. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Rachak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, which is well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there. You Akim to the Dakim that do the Signal most truth and sincerity. Shalom.